fucking hypocrisy and bias. This showing. I think I'm gonna get out of here. This out right here. It says, does a 4-day work week really work? Companies share results after pilot study. It says, do fewer working hours boost a company's overall productivity? 1 year after 61 companies opted to participate in a 4-day work pilot study, 89% of the companies are opting to keep the structure in place. More efficiency, happier employees, and lower turnover rates are among the positive results found by the study, announced this week. You know, there's a lot of evidence to support a lot of this stuff, and it's been around for years. And it's just, I don't understand how slow we move and how crazy it is. And the society is so programmed and brainwashed. You know, it's like, we really just want to have this use the whip to control people. Like, people only going to do right if you treat them horribly. And if you treat them too good, then they're just not going to act right. Like that's the basis of things. And it's not true. You treat people good, they tend to behave better. It's true. And I don't know, man. I wish our society would just move on with this stuff, but they don't want people to have freedoms. They don't want people to have quality of life, like the average folks. Like only the upper people get to have quality of life and have freedoms and stuff like that. So that's really what it's about. It's about creating others, and it's about exclusion, because I don't feel like I'm better than you if you have the same amount of rights and privileges that I have. It's kind of goes back to the same thing we're talking about with the immigration stuff we were just talking about. What makes me feel good about myself, what makes me feel special, is that I can have things and do things that other people can't. If everybody can do this stuff, everybody has a work-life balance, if everybody works a 4-day work week, then what makes me so much better than them? How can I say that I'm better than them? It's a real ugliness. Why do people have to feel like they're better? Like they need justification for their thoughts of being better, that they're superior. I worked harder than you, so I deserve to have, better work-life balance. Or my parents and grandparents, worked hard and saved money and left money for me, so I deserve to have a better work-life balance than you, or whatever. I went to school and got a PhD or a master's degree, so I deserve to have a better work-life balance than you. Another comment says, I'm guessing they work 10 hours a day instead of 8. I don't think that's true. Let's see some of the supply replies. It said, one of them says, if it was 10 hours a day, it's not. But if it was 4 times 10, and to have a solid 3 days off, I feel like it would be literally life-changing for W. Adults, kids, etc. would be huge. Yeah. Let me see a couple more replies. It says, yes, I work 4 10s and I love it. I have a 3-day weekend every weekend, and I sometimes have a 4-day weekend when there's a holiday. You can take, when you got like 4 days off now, you can take a trip, you can plan your life, you can do way more. It's like when you just have the 2 days off, you can chill one day, and then the next day you have to get ready to go back to work. It says, no, Germans work 36 hours a week and are also introducing a 4-day work week with no more daily hours. Another comment says, honestly, I'd rather go full blast for 32 hours than drag through the full 40. It says, my son switched to a 4-day recently and he said it's the best. Plus, he's fully remote. I wish more companies would consider this. Another one says, normalize this. I will literally work longer hours in the day for this. Another one that says, I work 4 10-hour days. I love it. Another one that says, work BS, non-productivity. It says, I've worked 4 10-hour days for the last 15 years. Yes, it works. 3 days off every weekend is nice. Another one that says, of course it does. Just as free education and healthcare, every other developed country in the world do these things. It just doesn't fit corporate American greed. And I don't even think the greed works, because they're going to make more if the people are more productive. They can save money by not spending on utilities during the days that the people aren't in the office. Like, this would work. It's really more about control.
Looks like we got us another hit.
Than it is about money.